Welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to continue our working on the 1/24th scale rock bouncer. And the chassis, we built the chassis last time. And I put the mounting plate for batteries, ESCs, receivers, whatever, in the chassis. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not going to stay right where it's at, so we're going to take it out first of all, because we want to put the motor in the transmission, I should say, in the motor, in the chassis, and then determine where this plate is going to sit. There are lots of holes in the side of this chassis, and we can move this plate around to wherever we want it. And on where I put it last time, for the sake of showing how to put it in, I put it in the wrong spot. So we will remove the side plate, I'll think of it in a minute, mounting plate for your accessories out. Okay? And today we're going to place see where we're going to put the motor mount, transmission mount, on this vehicle. So we're going to install the transmission, the motor, and the mount. So we got the motor, transmission, and the motor mount is inside these, or transmission mount is inside these bag with the links. I bought a kit that contains the links and the mount. You can buy them separately. I bought them both in this kit. So the kit comes with the steering, link, the links, and the transmission motor mount. I think the whole thing costs, it costs $39, and that gives you all the things you need for the suspension and the mounts and the steering. Again, you can buy all of these separately, and they come in different colors. They have orange, red, and I bought the silver. So $40 for everything. So with the chassis and this, so far we got $61 into this vehicle. Now the transmission, we're also going to put that in today. Okay, so the motor was $11, the chassis $22, the links, the motor mount, and the steering links all together in one package, $40. And the transmission was $22. So we have a total of $40, $62, $84, $95 in this vehicle so far. Okay, just those are the prices at the time that I bought it. Can't promise you that's what it's going to cost now. Okay, all right. So Heading into the motor and the transmission and the mount. So we have the motor mount or transmission mount, transmission motor, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And it's made again by Injora. Comes with a whole set of screws, long, short, medium. Kind of like the last one, Injora sends a lot of screws with their products, which is good because, like I said, if you're going to build a 1/24th scale vehicle, you don't have a whole lot of screws laying around if you're a 1/10 man, 1/10 scale person. So let's thank Injora for supplying several screws to help us with this project. Okay, so at this time I uncovered another bar for this vehicle, and I don't know where it goes, for the chassis. Okay, so this other chassis mount actually goes in the back of this vehicle in just about any place you want to put it. Okay, I don't know why I didn't catch it last time, but we're going to throw it in. It's just another piece to shore up the strength of this, and we can put it back here later. Right now, we're going to put in the motor, transmission, and the mount. Okay, the mount pretty much is set up where it needs to go. There are little tabs that fit in a specific couple of holes, and it sets in there just like that. And then screws to hold it on. And this, I don't know if this is threaded or not. We're going to find out. I would imagine not really, because this is where you're going to lock your links in to this mount. So right now we have another screw hole that doesn't seem to line up, or else it's just me. Okay, so I'm going to see if these are threaded or not. Again, since we're building this on our own, we don't have any instructions. Yes, it is. It's threaded, so when you put the links in, you don't have to put a nut on the end of it. It will hold the link in place. There's threads on the other end. Good deal. Okay, so motor, transmission. We're going to have to probably put the transmission motor on the transmission. And we'll have to take this cover off to do that. Okay, this transmission has all metal gears, as you can see. Very good. They look like they're made out of brass. I don't know if they'll be very strong, but you know, we're not talking about 9,000 miles an hour here. Okay, so the motor And I think I may have messed up. The set screw for my pinion, I don't know where it is. There is no set screw. Okay, so I don't know how this pinion gear works, but I think it just presses on there. But okay, so it just presses on. There are no screws. I wonder what's going to keep that from slipping. It looks like this has teeth on the shaft that fit into the gear, like on your drive shaft when it goes in your transmission. The spline looks like it has a spline gear setup. We'll find out. Okay, so as you can see, I know this is small work. It fits right in here. Meshes pretty flippin' good. Okay? But it don't go that way because the holes didn't line up. Okay, we ran into an issue. The Injora motor will not fit into this transmission, looks like, unless you buy their plate. And the plate is $5 so that you can mount this. And man, what a ripoff. Well, I shouldn't say it's a ripoff. I should have known better. So I have to order a motor and a plate, or the plate. So I'll probably just order another motor and plate, because I would like to replace these. Let me see how much just the plate costs. Okay, so the plate by itself is $8.98. If you buy the motor by itself, it's $10.98. If you buy the motor and the plate together, it's $15.98. So don't do the same thing I did, buy just the motor. It doesn't fit the transmission for the SCX24 without their adapter plate. So I'm going to order myself another motor and plate, so I'll have a spare motor. Okay, so we'll get back to this when I get those parts. It'll get here in 2 days.